Hey guys, welcome back. So today I was just, minding my own business, working from home, and the doorbell rang, and I got a package. I bet you're curious what that package was. Well, I'm gonna show you. It's the Arcade1up Counter-Cade! All right, so let's just dive right into this thing. Okay, so at first glance, it comes with this sort of plastic protective coating right here. I'm not sure, just maybe to protect it in shipping, which is cool. The box is just normal, box. It has these nice handles. It came in a bigger box, but it has these handles so you can carry it. It shows you that it includes 2 games, Pac-Man and Pac-Pal. And you can see it advertises the other games that they're gonna have available, which is Space Invaders and Space Invaders Color, Centipede, Missile Command, and Dig Dug and Dig Dug 2. So it says other titles are available, but right now I think that's it. It stands about 18.5 inches high, so it does state that on the box. And inside the box we've got the CounterCade itself, the power cable, and an instruction manual. So we're gonna dig in and check that out right now. So I'm gonna just take this tape off so I can get it open. Needless to say, I'm pretty excited. In the box, you've got the manual. Obviously there's nothing to assemble, which is nice. Take this protective plastic off. So it looks like this just slides off. All right, now you've got, oh nice. So they put the acrylic protector on top. That's actually really nice on top of the buttons. That looks nice. Cool, that's a good little addition. We'll spin it around real quick. There's the side art. There's the back of the cabinet, very similar to what the full size looks like. I noticed there's some protective coating right here, so I'm just gonna take this off the screen. Looks like that's not as easy to get off as you'd think. So here it is. It's right here. Buttons feel good. Joystick feels okay, although it seems like it's the same joystick they used in the prior. I see there's a little speaker hole right here for the speaker. All right guys, moment of truth. We're gonna fire it up for the first time. It's kind of nice, you don't have to put anything together. Do I really want to play it right now? I mean, I kind of feel like this is uneventful. Maybe I should take it apart first. Come on, I should totally take it apart first. We're gonna take it apart, then put it back together. Or at least we're gonna check out the inside. So, I don't know if there'd be a point in taking it all apart. I'm assuming that once you take the back off, that you gain access to the whole thing. I don't think there's much to this cabinet really, so we should be able to just take this apart. All right, there she is. So we've got what looks like the same, printed circuit board here. Looks like the same printed circuit board, and I don't know what's going on in here. So let's take the PCB off and just see if it actually is the same one. I'll bring the camera over so you guys get a better look. Dang, you really gotta get some leverage on these things to get it off. Arcade1Up loves gluing. They love gluing screws on. I'm not really sure. Like, I guess it earthquake proofs the box. I don't know, but they love themselves some glue. Yep, there's some glue on there. Okay, so guys, this looks like the same PCB, however, the connector looks slightly different. If you guys look closer inside here, it appears to be the same PCB, but they did leave the etchings on the chip, which they didn't do before, so that's interesting. It looks like 2 of them are etched, or all of them are etched off except for one, so I don't know if that was a mistake. and they did that by accident or what, but it looks like it's still got an LVDS connector for the monitor, and it still has the same ribbon cable. So effectively, it's really the same unit. I mean, it's the same unit, just in a small form factor. However, the screen's interesting. So the screen has a different style. There's some sort of breakout box for the screen right here. So we're gonna open that up and just see what's in there. I'm gonna guess this is like your voltage regulator, and maybe because this is a smaller screen, there might be some electronics in here too. So let's open that up really quick. Okay guys, so I removed that plate. This is definitely a component we have not seen in an Arcade1Up yet. It looks like what that is it's got the LVDS connection coming off of the main board to another board, and then converting it to a different type of LVDS connection. The one on the right, this LVDS connection on the right, this is similar to what you'd see in a laptop. Usually laptop monitors are connected that way. So I'm a little unfamiliar with what that board is. I'm sure we could look it up and get more information on it, but what I'm gonna guess is that this is the board that probably ships with whatever this screen is that they're using. So kind of interesting, but this does open up a whole new world for mods, because if you're gonna leave it, if they're gonna leave it LVDS, then we're fine. So we can plug this into a controller board. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. I'm not gonna actually do it, but I'll show you that that's the same connector that's on the normal Arcade1Up. Okay, so for comparison, I brought over a normal Arcade1Up screen. This is the horizontal monitor, horizontal orientation monitor. This was out of an Asteroids. So if you look, there's your LVDS connector, and then I'm gonna bring out the one here. Sorry, if you look, same exact LVDS connector. It appears that it's the same exact wiring as well. Now we could validate that by putting this other board in, which I'm very much tempted to do right now. So in front of you is the controller board that we've all been using to mod our Arcade1Ups. So what we typically would do in order to have you know, HDMI and VGA inputs and potential DVI into your Arcade1Up, so you can put things like a RetroPie or anything really with a HDMI connection. We would take off the LVDS connection and the voltage connection, and we would put those in the appropriate places on this board. So if you look, I just wanted to show you for reference purposes that this is exactly the same. So it's the same exact connector, same exact power connector, same exact ribbon cable. All right guys, so I'm gonna try to give you some basic gameplay of this thing, and we'll see how it works. So here's the start button right here. Looks like some controls. Obviously it's Pac-Man, there's not a whole lot to control. 1 player, 2 player, and that's pretty much it. Those tones are new. Those were not in the other games. Oh, it's very loud. I'm gonna lower it here. So, I mean, it plays really nice. The joystick feels a little crummy to me, but the Arcade1Up joysticks aren't awesome. I mean, it's not crap. It's just, it could be a little bit better. I'm a little anal like that, but will most people be fine with it? I think so. I mean, so it seems to be playing well. The joystick's responsive. It doesn't feel 100% amazing, but it's definitely playing well. It's responsive, is what I'm saying. There aren't really buttons to be able to. Oh man. The sound is really good, honestly. It sounds great. I feel like it plays well for what it is. The screen looks decent. I don't know if it's going to pick that up in the... I don't honestly think it's picking it up on the camera very well. The screen's decent. It's not bad, but like all these 1-up screens, they kind of have different viewing angles where they look better. So I'm going to move the camera down real quick so you guys can see. It looks better from where I'm sitting. So if you look, when you're looking straight at it, I mean, minus the glare, it actually looks really good. It's just, when you look at it from the side, it starts to look washed out. And you look at it from the top, it starts to look really washed out. So, I mean, that's kind of par for the course with these. That's kind of how they've been all this time. But when you're dead set in front of it, I mean, minus the glare that you're getting off the screen, it looks pretty good. And they did look, it looks like they toned down the brightness on this. It doesn't look so bad. But, you know, honestly, there's not a whole lot to review here, but I think that the product works good. You know, the joystick, I have my own comments on the joystick. I think they could be better, but, you know, I think, you know, in an effort to make this a $200 package, you can't have the awesome everything. So for what it is, I think it's great. The buttons, you know, the buttons are fine. Lower the volume there. I love the fact that they actually put the acrylic top on it. This makes it really nice, and it looks good. And it actually looks like they got it tighter to the buttons than they do when they were shipping these out to customers for replacements. So it actually feels and looks really good. Like I said, it's got the molding on it. You have some holes for the speaker right there. The molding is just sort of like a tape type of material. It seems like it's pretty stable on there though. It's not gonna come off or anything. And the bezel is on here with the 4 screws, so you can get under there and clean it so you can the other ones. But it's a nice little unit. I mean, it's pretty cool. If you're limited on space, you kind of want a little fun arcade, I'd go for it. I mean, for the price though, that's the thing. If you want something a little bit more, then you might spend an extra $100. Not that that's cheap, but you might spend a little bit more money and maybe get you know, get the full size one, or the, you know, the 3/4 scale, you know, arcade cabinet with a riser or something like that. So anyways, I like it though. I got nothing but good things to say. It's nice. And this will actually be really fun to mod later. So we'll come up with a whole bunch of really fun mods for the channel, and we'll do them with this. And undoubtedly, I'm sure guys like DIY Retro Arcades and stuff will probably come up with custom CPs for it and all sorts of stuff. And I bet a bunch of the graphics guys will want to print graphics for it. So would look really cool with a lit marquee. That's all I'm gonna say, Scott Evans. It'd look really cool with a lit marquee. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video if you like it. Please subscribe to the channel. We do tons of fun modifications and all sorts of cool arcade projects. So would love to have you here, and you know, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this thing. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.